Hey guys, it's Daniel here, and I've got the trainer tip of the day for y'all. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of stretching, and I know that a lot of us know that it's really important to stretch before and after workout. Some of us may stretch in the morning after getting out of bed, or just like throughout the day, just as needed, whenever you find that muscles are feeling a little tight. What I want to talk about specifically, though, is some of the muscles that are commonly found to be tight during prolonged periods of sitting, which some of us may be doing a little bit more than usual during these times as we're working from home, spending some time working at a desk, or like myself, maybe spending a little more time than usual watching some TV. So here, I will demonstrate this seated position here and kind of show you guys from top down what the muscles are that are going to be found to potentially be more tight than usual, okay? So let's just pretend that I have been working at my desk like so for quite some time, and I'm thinking, oh man, my neck's hurting a little bit. I don't know why. Oh man, my lower back is hurting a little bit as well. Like I don't know why that is. So if you take some time to look at it right here, what I'm doing is, as my arms are out in this rounded forward position, I'm shortening the front of the shoulder here and also the chest muscles, okay? Now, I'm also keeping my torso in a bent position like so, which is tightening my abdomen and the hip flexor muscles. As we progress downwards and we look at this bent knee position, we find that our hamstrings are often found to be short, okay? These shortened muscular positions, not always, but sometimes can contribute to some of the pains that I just previously mentioned, which are, the neck, the upper back, and even the lower back. Sometimes we may be thinking that, oh, we're experiencing neck pain because those neck muscles are weak, which could be true, but sometimes we overlook the fact that postural reasons, like the ones that I just showed, could also be contributing to those pains. So I will show you a stretch for each one of those, and if you guys ever find yourselves feeling like certain things are hurting or you're spending too much time seated, you can give these a try, okay? So we'll start off with a stretch for our chest and the front of our shoulders. So this one's fairly simple. I'll start off by reaching behind my back like so, and I put my hands one over the other, and I want to place them kind of in the middle of my back. Okay, so you could do this like me, like seated or standing, it doesn't matter. As long as you maintain that torso in an upright position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my hands up kind of to the middle of my back, and then I'm going to push my shoulders backwards by pulling my elbows together, okay? And I'm going to hold this for about 10 to 30 seconds, which is a good hold for each one of these stretches. Now you should feel this stretch right up through here and into the shoulder, okay? So that's a really good one that targets both of those muscles. Now moving down into our abdomen, we've got a stretch where we lay down just like this on our stomach, and we come up on our elbows like so. Now this is the starting position, and you'll feel just a slight little stretch in the lower abdomen. Now we want to push that stretch further upwards, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop myself up on my arms and my hands like this. Okay? When you do this, you get that stretch a little bit further, and you'll feel it a lot more. And again, you want to hold that for about 10 to 30 seconds. Now what I want to do is I want to stretch my hip flexors. So to stretch this right side, we'll put our right knee down, and then we'll put our left leg in this bent position like so. Now if you notice here, a good starting position is my shoulder and my knees line up. So that's not going to put our hip flexors into a stretch position yet. In order to do that, you actually want to scoot your knee back about 6 inches or so, okay? Now if you see, my shoulders are in front of my knee, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to lean into this other knee over here and kind of put that at more of a stretch. And again, hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, and then we'll switch sides. Then we want to stretch our hamstrings. Now this stretch is commonly known, and it's a really good hamstring stretch. You just sit on your bottom and then you'll reach out for your toes, right? But the thing with this one is it's often found to kind of only be felt upwards towards the upper portion of the hamstrings and not so much down here where the hamstrings connect to the knees. So in order to actually not necessarily isolate, but get this lower portion of the hamstring stretched out, what we can do is we can prop our leg up on something. It could be a table, a stool, a couch, or anything really. So what I'm going to do is put my foot up on the stool, this chair, and stabilize myself on this other leg, okay? Now, depending on how much you can tolerate, you may only be able to do this, but you can start by kind of sinking into it, trying to straighten this knee out, and then even pushing downwards a little bit on the knee, okay? And then you should feel that stretch right down here. So again, I know that sometimes we're spending a little bit more time seated, so next time that you guys find yourselves feeling a little bit tight, on the hips, the abdomen, the hamstrings, shoulders or the pecs, or you might feel a little bit of neck pain, low back pain, you don't know why, but you've been spending more time seated, go ahead and give these a try. They may not be able to fix everything, but it's a start, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that trainer tip, and we'll see you next time.